Shalom Akim, Shalom Akwathium. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kradash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. We're living in some phenomenal times, brothers. Elon Musk reveals second patient implanted with the neuron link brain chip. Those of us who are in this knowledge and this truth, we know that this is Revelation, the 13th chapter, and specifically the 16th verse coming into fruition. And specifically, when you go into that word mark in that verse, it goes into the word charagma, which goes into the word charax, and it goes into the word palisade, which is going to be that device, the MOTB, that's going to be essentially mandatory. Is going to be needed to be inserted into your hand and or in this case in your head to function in the upcoming new world order. And if you're not aware of this breaking news, I'm going to allow Elon Musk to bring you up to speed. Listen closely.
This morning, what could be a game changer for people living with severe physical disabilities. This morning, what could be a game changer for people living with severe physical disabilities. Elon Musk revealing a second patient has been implanted with Neuralink, an experimental brain-computer interface that allows patients to control technology with their mind. Musk is a co-founder of the startup.
I never want to jinx it, but it seems to have gone extremely well with the second implant. So there's a lot of signal, a lot of electrodes. It's working very well.
Not
And let me say this, Elon Musk couldn't jinx this if he wanted to. You know, we all know that this is Yahweh Yahweh Shai's, essentially is his MOTB. You know, it's his hour of trial that has to come upon the whole earth, even the elect. Okay, but let's continue.
much is known about the second patient, including when they received the implant, but we do know they suffered a spinal cord injury, just like Nolan Arbaugh.
This is all from there to there. Yeah, man.
Arbaugh was the first Neuralink patient. He opened up to Good Morning America back in May.
I was just very happy that I would be a part of something that I believe is so monumental in this next step forward of helping people with paralysis.
Musk says he believes Neuralink will allow all humans, whether they have physical disabilities or not, to more efficiently interface with the digital world and even compete with artificial intelligence.
If it's extremely safe, and you have and you can have superhuman abilities, I think probably a lot of people would choose to have it.
The news, only one of the major breakthroughs for people facing mobility issues. Synchron, another company using brain implants to give disabled patients access to computers, recently released this video.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like watching in a theater.
Showing a 64-year-old man with ALS who cannot use his hands playing games and sending texts through an Apple Vision Pro headset.
It's just another way to retain as much independence as possible.
Back to Neuralink, Musk hopes to implant 8 more patients by year's end.
And let's stop there, because essentially the goal is to start with quadriplegic, paraplegics, and essentially transition over to normal functioning human beings, pardon me. But let me come out of this here, right? What I wanted to do is go into Revelation, the 13th chapter in the 18th verse. And it reads, "Here is wisdom, that him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And what I wanted to do is go into this specific scripture, and or should I say word, in the blue letter. Let me scroll down to this word in the blue letter, and what do we have here? Bear with me 1 second. Let me zoom in on this word here.
Strong's G 5516. Chi, Xi, stigma. Chi, Xi, stigma.
It gives us chi, psi, stigma. So even when you look here, it gives us what? An X. So let's go to the first word, chi, very quickly, right? When you look up chi, it gives us uppercase X, lowercase x, and again in the Greek, it gives us an X. And if you're unawares, that same letter in the Hebrew means what? Mark. Let me come out of this. Let's go to the Hebrew alphabet, right? Let's go to that letter, and it gives us
Tha.
Now let's go into the definition. Tha, or tha, it means what? Meaning sign or mark. The term X marks the spot. So we have an understanding of that. Now let's come out of this, because remember the word is chi, psi, stigma, right? So let's come out of this word here, And let's go to psi. Now you see I have there psi in the Greek. Now let's come down, right? And what does it give us? It means to see, to look upon, to experience or perceive, to discern or beware. Now it's chi, psi, stigma. Now let's go to the word stigma. Let me go back up to the top here. Stigma in the Greek meaning it means to mark with a scar or a tattoo. In this case, what tattoo or mark are we referring to? We're referring to the MOTB. Let me come down and let me get that again, just to further add to the lesson here. Stigma, Strong's 4742. It reads what? A mark or a brand. It reads properly, a brand, a mark burned into the skin. Now when you come back to the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter and the 18th verse, the first 6 what? Is an X. The second is an X to be what? Perceive or to see. The last 6 is what? A mark. You understand? You see? This is what the beloved elders and the brothers mean by having the oil. You go into the words, man, because the word add to it expounds on your understanding of things. You understand? So this is why the scriptures are so important. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. It tells us, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because surely it shall come. Just loosely paraphrasing. You have to understand that these things are on the way. The time of our redemption draweth nigh. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.